Hi children, how are you? Are you all fine? Yes, I hope you all are fine and well. In our last period, I told you about chapter number 2, Geography, the globe, latitudes and longitudes. And in last period, I told you about that longitudes, latitudes, grid system, then components of grid system, that axis, equator, then longitudes, latitudes, and many things I taught. Then about time I taught that Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, then some time zones are there that I taught, heat zones I taught, that torrid zone, temperate zone, frigid zone, that all I taught. Now, in this period, in chapter number 2, the globe, latitudes and longitudes, we'll see further things. So, first of all, we'll see meridians of longitudes. You know, the earth is divided in different meridians. Means that each country have different meridians, more than one meridians are there of all countries. You know that well. The earth is divided in meridians. You know, the line passing from north pole to the south pole on the earth, they are called meridians. And you know well that all countries have more than one meridian, some countries have one meridian. So this will learn about that. The lines passing from the north pole to the south pole on the earth, it is called meridians. They are different, and you know well that they are joined all the places. The meridian join all the places which are coming in that line, that all places will be equal. They are all equal. The meridians are there. The difference of that meridian, that parallel lines, that is 111 kilometer. You know well that 111. The longitudes of a place are expressed in degrees, minutes and seconds. Here we'll start that 0 degree to 180 degree east and 0 degree to 180 degree west meridian is there. So, the 0 to 180 degree and west and 0 to 180 degree east. In short, we can say 0 to 100 east and 0 to 100 degree west. That is the meridian is there. So, 0 to 180 degree east and both are the meridian. In short, we can say 180 degree east and 180 degree west, both are the same meridian. The category of the all meridians coming that places in this, they all are same, they following the same time. In short, we can say there are 360 total meridians, because 180 of east and 180 of west. So total 180 meridians are there, and the difference between that all meridians is there, that is 111 kilometers. Okay. So this one thing is clear about meridians, that meridians of longitudes. So longitudes meridians are there, given 0 to 100 degree east, 0 to 100 degree west. Okay. Prime meridians are there. Prime meridian. What is called prime meridian? To distinguish, to make the difference of all that meridians, to difference of all the meridians from each other, to separate, we can say, to separate all the meridians from each other, there is a need of one standard unit. We can say one standard point of reference needed to separate all the meridians from each other. So there was a confusion. So thus it was decided in the by the all the countries in that British Royal Observatory at London. It was decided that 0 degree longitude is the starting point, and is the, we can say that this meridian is called starting point, and this is known as the prime meridian. 0 degree is decided as the prime meridian, and it was decided in British Royal Observatory at London. decided 0 degree is the prime meridian. Then we can locate any place on the earth. We can get the exact location of the place on the earth by the meridian. By studying the meridian, we'll get the exact location in which meridian it is there, north, east, that all location we can get by all the meridians that we will see now. So, it was decided by the countries that prime meridian is 0 degree, and in British Royal that observatory at London, the conference decided that the 0 degree longitude is there, selected to be the prime meridian. Suppose to locate any place on the earth, we'll find that system will get the information about any place location by longitudes. And we can say, for example, we'll take Delhi. Delhi is the 28 degree 36 minute and 36 second north, and 77 degree 30 minute and 48 second east. So exact location of Delhi we can get that Delhi is located at 28 degree 36 minute and 36 second north side, 77 degree 13 minute and 48 degree east side. So this we can get very easily location of any place by these meridians. Longitudes and time. So now longitudes and time, there are two standard unit of measurement. You know well that there are two standard unit of measurement of time. We can measure the time based on that longitudes different, because you know that the time is very different. Time is different at all places. It is according to the meridian, in which meridian that particular place is there. So time is depend on that place. So different meridian have different time. So we will see longitudes and time. There are two standard methods are there. Two standard unit are there for the measurement of time. That is local time and standard time. That we'll see. Now we'll see local time. You know all that the world is divided into different units, in short different that meridians, and each meridian has its own different local time. According to them, that time the whole country or whole place will run. Means in short that the local time is decided by the sun in the sky. If the sun will come in the straight line, then it will be maybe 12 noon at PM, and the local time is decided by the way of sun in the sky. That is called our local time. All the places have given local time, and they have the same local time. If one place is coming in the meridian, then whatever timing is there given, that timing will be same in the whole meridian. In all meridian, whatever places are coming, that all have the same time. You know that earth rotates from the west to the east side, and you know when any part of the earth coming towards the sun, there will be a sunrise, and the opposite side, west side of that earth, there will be a night or maybe darkness. You know, example is giving. One example is that suppose England is the west side of India. So whenever it may be the morning time in India, there will be a dark in England. If noon time in India, that sun is going to rise in England. So this is the difference. Now we can see that the standard time, we have local time. Local time of a place, as I said you, local time of a place, how to that set. Local time is a local meridian, according to the meridian and according to the sun, that direction, and how the sun getting on the head, and by the sun waves they decide local time, and whatever timing is standard time. Now we will discuss about standard time. You know that each meridian has its own different time, and some countries have more than one meridian. Many countries are there, so some countries have more than one meridian. Suppose India, we'll take India. There are 30 meridians in India, so there will be a confusion of time. You know well there. It can create that problem for the whole cities of that country that have different meridian. To avoid this problem, there will be a solution. To avoid this confusion, there needed a central unit of time. There needed a central unit of time. That will be like a standard time. They decided a central time that will be a standard time. In this standard time, for the whole country, they needed one standard time that all country will follow that time and they can work. So it is easy for roadways, railways, and that airways to decide the time. So it is called Greenwich Meridian Time. It is standard unit of time, that Greenwich Meridian Time. So that will follow by the whole country. Next, GMT, Greenwich Meridian Time. Greenwich Meridian Time is the standard unit of time. Greenwich Meridian Time is the time at the Greenwich village at London. The time was adopted by the whole country. Greenwich Meridian Time, it was adopted by the whole countries, and standard time at the Washington in conference. It was decided in the Washington conference in 1884 that standard unit of time was decided, that it is called GMT. Then 24-hour clock emerged, 24-hour timing emerged, because there was a problem to decide a time for different meridian. So in different meridian they have different timing. So it is very difficult for them to decide the timing. So GMT, Greenwich Meridian Time, they decided. So according to that Greenwich Meridian Time, 24-hour time emerged, and starting noon in the year that 1925. So 24-hour clock system, 24-hour timing started in 1925, in the year means that 1925. GMT is the standard name after Greenwich village in London. Now calculating the time. If we want to calculate the time, that is that the earth takes 24 hours to rotate one revolution. But you can see that 1 degree is there, that is 24 hours multiplied 60 minutes and 36 divided by 4 minutes. In short, that earth takes 1 degree to complete 1 degree, it takes 4 minutes. So each side is moved and 4 minutes will be added. West side is there and 4 minutes will be subtracted. So this is called that calculating the time. Time zones are there. It is very difficult to decide time. About 100 years ago, there was a time system, and the people of that local places, they are followed up by the local proper time, whatever set by their clock. But there was a problem that country is divided in many meridians. Then all meridians have different times. So there was a problem for the roadways, railways, and airways to set a timetable of time. For this discussion and for this problem, they need to find out proper time zones, and thus in 1884 International Prime Meridian Conference happened in 1884, and there was decided the proper time. It was decided North Pole and South Pole that proper timing is there. Street system they decided, and the time zones they selected. So it will be easy for the whole railways, airways, and that railways, roadways, airways. They are starting 24-hour clock, means a 24-hour time system they selected. then it is starting from 15 degree longitudes wide. The standard time for a place is that according to the meridian passing through that. All time is depend on the meridian passing through that place. Indian Standard Time. Indian Standard Time, India country has also standard time, and you know that India is there, and most of the Indian places falls in the time zone lying between 75 degree east to 90 degree east, and the Indian Standard Time is there. That meridian of India is 82.5 degree east. That IST, International Standard Time, is ahead of Indian Standard Time, is ahead of GMT by 5 hours and 30 minutes. Then you can see that this Indian Standard Time, that degree is given 82.5 degree east. It is passing through the Mirzapur and the Prayagraj in India. That time is selected. That degree is 82.5 degree east. The time is ahead of GMT by 5 hours and 30 minutes. ILD, International Date Line. International Date Line is an imaginary line starting from North Pole to the South Pole of a country, of a world. That globe is there. International Date Line is there. It is running from North Pole to the South Pole, and occasionally it passes through the Pacific Ocean roughly and following the different places of longitudes and latitudes. The ILD determines that if any traveler crossing that ILD from the east side, so they will have lose 1 day, 24-hour lose. If it is passing through that, it is going towards the west side, it will save 24 hours. So these are the standard times, and these other zones are there.